Hey, what's up guys? Today we're making deviled eggs for the Kentucky Derby. You have to try this recipe because it is a classic. So you know the drill with deviled eggs. Boil the eggs for 8 minutes, put them in a nice bath until they stop cooking, and then cut them in half so you can save the yolks and put them in a bowl. This way we're gonna build our base, and if your whites have a little bit of stuff on it, wash it out, put it on a paper towel, you're ready to go. This video is part of a series where we're covering the entire menu of the Derby.
That's cool.
But if I posted it all together, it will be 3 hours long. So we're chopping it up into different episodes, and then we'll release them. To make the filling, add a half cup of mayo. Use the good stuff, use Duke's, It holds a lot better. So why the Derby? I've never been to a Derby party. Neither have you, I'm assuming. So that's why. Tablespoons of Dijon Mustard. 3 or 4 dashes of hot sauce, depending on your spice level. It really needs that tang. It really does, and it benefits a lot from it. Put smoked paprika, about a tablespoon. And about a teaspoon of rice vinegar. You can also use champagne vinegar, it works just as well, maybe a little less tang. You don't want to use a blender here. You want to keep some texture in the filling for variety. A blender will make everything the same consistency, but it kills the mouthfeel. You want your palate to focus on different things. Here's my logic. The egg whites are already one even texture. If you get another even texture, the bite is going to feel very one note. That's why we're garnishing with different things to add that crunch. It gives your mouth something more to focus on, another dimension.
Sometimes the blenders and the motors will just make everything to us.
When you finish whisking it by hand, use a piping bag to fill the egg whites.
Human feel to it.
The best pro tip I've seen here is to use a cup because it's a lot easier to pour my filling into the bag when a cup is holding it for me. It's less mess. I'll leave a link in the description in case you need piping bags or any other recommendations.
And you can pipe it into your eggs.
Push down all the filling to make sure there are no air bubbles before you cut the bag.
And we have, just as a tester, something right. The story looked good until. Now, how do we start this? You want this twisted so that as you go, you're applying even pressure.
But back to the Derby. There used to be this phrase I grew up hearing as a child, how the other half lives. And that's the point of this menu. As an immigrant, you experience America from the outside in. As a chef, food is the language you communicate with it. So that's the goal here, to experience someone else's reality and build a reference point. It's trying to walk a few steps in their shoes.
So your garnishes.
And if something you find here adds value to your life, then that's an unexpected bonus you would have never gotten had you not tried this. That's the life lesson I'm building for my son in this series.
Because we made it yesterday.
So once you pipe your filling, it's time to garnish it. And it's the toppings where you can really create something cool. I'm making 3 different kinds. Eggs with the traditional filling and chicharron, eggs with a smoked fish dip, and if you want to see how I did that, I'll link it to this video. And my favorite, eggs with Chinese hot oil.
Get a little bit of color, get a little bit of heat in there. Or just others. Chicharron or cracklings. Crush them with your hands. Make little shards.
But how do they taste? The best crunch, chicharron. Definitely. It's very porky, very meaty. You get some hints from the tang of the vinegar, which help a lot, and it's full of protein. You feel the protein in the egg whites.
Who says you have to be boring?
This is something you want to keep eating into again and again, because as the crunch ends and then the richness comes in, you want to have another bite of the crunch. So you grab another one.
Because you want color in there.
When you eat the fish dip, you get smoky and creamy flavors. It's not really spicy. It's the hot sauce isn't gonna overpower anything here, but the smoke is a predominant flavor, and you get some of these oaky notes that the fish was smoked in.
We're onto something.
Think beach barbecue. It's very, very meaty. And the hot oil has a slow burn. It's slightly crunchy from the Szechuan peppercorns, but the heat is mellowed out by the rich yolk. It's very, very rich. They're all definitely worth a shot. They are delicious and perfect for the Kentucky party. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and follow the rest of this menu. Like and subscribe below. It helps the channel grow and helps us keep doing better videos. Every support we get goes into the channel to make better content for you guys. When we have all the recipes for this feast published, we'll include a tasting notes with special guests of the channel. I'll put the recipe in the description and we'll be on the website when we get that ready. I'm Mauri, and thanks for watching When You Cook. See you next time.